Hello, beautiful people. I'll be honest with you, it's weird to sit down like this. Normally outside, and today you guys are in a little section in my dining room because I wanted to, have this background because there's no other place in my house that looks decent. I'm going to be looking down. That's because your questions are here. What I really appreciate actually is that these are not invasive. Some of these get to know me videos, when I watch them, they are just so invasive, and I just want to say I appreciate my people for not being invasive. Yeah, so let's go. How old were you when you decided to be a DIY queen and first equipment bought? After my wedding, where I was just looking back at my pictures, looking back at my wedding video, and I'm like, wow, I did that. Because I did all the decor. And I was like, okay, so you're capable of doing this, And I think for me, I also reflected on the fact that growing up, I used to help my grandpa around the house. The first piece of equipment that I bought was probably a brush set. Yeah, it probably was a brush set. Because I wanted to paint my very first YouTube video, which was my couch armrest video, which I'll link up here. Shameless plug! Yeah. Not a question, just love your energy, your work ethic, and your beautiful heart. Thank you. Who is your YouTube inspiration? Fellow content creators within the DIY community right now in South Africa. We have such different and unique tastes. Well, the executing on most projects is relatively the same, but just delivery on how we deliver our videos and stuff, I find that very inspiring because we are so unique and so different in so many ways. Yeah, the DIY community of South Africa, you guys inspire me. When did you get married and were you ready for marriage? I got married in February of 2018. Was I ready? Yes. Why do I say that? Because my husband and I allowed ourselves to go through the courting process of getting to know each other. And we went through premarital course, through the marriage course at church, and those courses were not child's play. If you survive those courses, boo, you are ready for marriage, okay? Because the questions that get asked, they are so real, and you can't fluff anything. I think the key thing that made me realize I'm ready to get married was the fact that I was not focused and fixated on finding the one, but I was more focused on myself and loving on myself and me being the one for someone else. I think that is the one thing that enabled me to be ready to be married. How old are you? I am 28 years old. But after I turn 25, I forget how old I am. I don't know if that is by choice or it's just forgetting your age. But yeah, I'm 28. I was born in 1992 in February the 23rd. Yep. Do you see yourself in the next 4 years, career-wise, including social media, as an influencer, DIY business? I'm a person who likes to pray about things and, have a conversation with the Holy Spirit first. I really look forward to having empowered a lot of women, young ladies, and girls, little girls. Yeah, with social media as an influencer. Hey, let me go on an influencer. I see myself as a content creator who happens to inspire people to go out and, do whatever she's inspired them to do. But where do I see myself with that? I see myself possibly making this a full-time thing. It would be nice. I'm looking forward to selling some What else do you do for a living besides YouTube? I work at 8 to 4:30 job. I am a grants manager for a non-profit organization. How did you meet your husband? We met at church. I was visiting and like, why wouldn't you see all of this? Like, darling, baby. But on a serious note, I was visiting and he saw me that Sunday, and he went over to the girl that invited me to church to ask her who am I and about me, and that's how we met. We met at church. Hallelujah for church. How long have you known your husband? I've known him since September 2014. Do you have siblings? Yes, I have a baby sister. Got a baby sister. I love her to bits. Will you ever see her on this platform? Probably not. Do you have a nickname? Yes, I've got quite a few. My granny calls me Umfumfu, which when she says it, it sounds so beautiful and I love it. If anyone says it, it annoys me, and don't do that, okay? There's Yo-Yo, and then there's Yols. I get Yols a lot. Yeah. I just love you. I just love you too, boo. Yolande. How come you have not worked with a DIY brand? Hey, what the shade in this question? I don't think DIY brands recognize us. I'll be frank. If there is that do, it's probably like one or two. And when they recognize us, they want us to do free stuff for them. Yeah, I would love to collaborate with brands. It's just, I guess, content I'm pushing out does not align with their brand. But whilst we are on that topic, I just want to say that, I think with our brands, our DIY related brands here in South Africa, maybe they haven't realized that we exist, that we are here, even though there's like more than 10 content creators right now in the DIY sphere, but we won't talk about that. But I genuinely, honestly feel that they are more focused on numbers than the quality of the content you're putting out. I'll just say that. And by quality, I don't mean like the camera quality, like I'm talking about the value, like the content you're putting out, like the value of the content. Like you're teaching people how to do certain things, you're teaching people how to use a certain tool, showing people how easy and affordable alternatives to certain things. I don't think they've seen the need to collaborate with us. So I don't know. I just spent a good 2 minutes trying to explain this. In all honesty, in all fact, I don't know, because DIY related brands here in South Africa prefer collaborating with makeup content creators when they are doing campaigns. So I don't know. Just know that I would love to collaborate with you if you're watching this. I'm very much skilled in certain things. Some things I still have a lot of room to learn. But yeah. And then there's some brands who DM me and then want to collaborate with me. As soon as I send them my media kit, then they go MIA. So that's the reason why we have not collaborated with brands in the DIY niche. Locks, do you twist them or crochet? What do you do to care for them? Do you twist them? Yes, I twist my locks. They were twisted and now they're just coming out loose. So I twist them once in 2 weeks. I have not crocheted, but when they do break apart, like if this one was to break apart here, I'd take this other half to the salon and I'm like, crochet it back together please, because I'm not gonna be left with it yet the rest of my dress or this now. I'm not gonna do that, darling. No. So how do I maintain them with locks? You need to listen to them, you know. They enable you to a certain extent to be lazy, but you have to listen to them. Lint builds up on them. Like, I actually dyed my hair because I saw that a lot of lint was building up because I don't have a satin doek, and I just recently bought a satin doek now. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you're missing out on me having fun and just me sharing this doek because it's been amazing. It's been amazing on my head. Sleeping on cotton pillowcases, you need to get a satin doek. Doing it, you have to, depending on the strength of the shampoo, you have to dilute it. Oils on your hairline to protect your hairline. If you want to do a style or something, you have to spritz it first with water. It must be soaking wet, it must be slightly damp, and then work your hair. Do not touch your locks when they are super dry. Maintenance, I guess. That's a little, well, not maintenance, but care for them. Yeah. And what's your education / work or background that you know how to do these things? My education, I studied law at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. I did not finish. I dropped out due to needs at home. Do I plan on going back to be a lawyer? Nah, it's okay. It can miss me. Do I plan on going back to school and even doing distance learning? Yes, that is definitely happening. Not do any short course or any woodwork related course. No. Tandizi basically. I think I'm a natural creative. Platforms like YouTube and Instagram encourage things that you are passionate about, and I'm passionate about working with my stubby short hands. Really. I wish I could do a course or something, and I will definitely do a course that's related to my niche. I just need to find the right one. So if you'll know any courses, comment them down below. And my beautiful people, that's that with the get to know me. I need to go. I love you all so much. Stay safe. Keep washing your hands for 20 seconds and more. We will overcome. We will overcome. So enjoy the rest of your Friday.